Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody to DanganRonpa V3. We're starting our first investigation before our first trial. Before our very first trial, the victim, let's check out near the body here, is Rantaro. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but shouldn't we investigate Rantaro's body? Yes, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaede, you don't have to, okay?
No.
No, it's fine. I can do that. Okay. Go ahead and do this. My mind was set. Let's start to walk toward Rantaro's body. The first thing we gotta do is investigate the body, see what's going on here. We know he took a major trauma to the head from what seems to be that silver ball on the ground. Now, I have questions. It looks like it was either dropped or it was thrown. Either dropped or thrown, one or the other. See, the blood splatters on the wall, they tell me something otherwise. I'll go into that in a little bit in detail as we go through here. Last time I saw Rantaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rantaro die here?
Huh?
What do you mean, die here?
Remember.
I mean, if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcases, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up as well. Shuichi is onto something as well.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? You've gone pale. Although, I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body is someone who was alive and talking to us just a while ago.
No.
It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing.
Hey!
Kaede, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. Hey, look at that Shuichi. Our boy Shuichi is on our side. I'm so glad we got Shuichi. He is gonna be literally, hopefully, he's gonna be our Kyoko in this particular chapter of the DanganRonpa series. I'm sort of a detective after all.
Jeez.
Sort of. You are a detective, remember?
Okay.
Right. He's still very unsure of himself. Okay, well the first thing I want to talk about is... Oh, I see something really awkward here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if you noticed this, but there's a weird awkward gap right here where the books are. I am pretty certain that wasn't there last time I checked, but it could be a possibility that it is there. The thing is about this particular blood splatter, it doesn't seem like he was hit from a side, right? If he was, let's say, for example, if somebody hit him from a side, like going into him, like somebody through the ball into his back of his head, it wouldn't exactly splatter up like this. At least I don't think so. You probably have a lot more ground splatter, because if he did impact his head and he was facing the bookshelf, it would fly up. Sure, it would fly up definitely on the bookshelf, but it also makes some sort of blood splatters down here. But the thing is, it splattered all the way up here, which makes me feel like it either was dropped from here on him or thrown here from the top, so it ended up splattering towards this way. Also, what seems to have happened is that it was done to him. He was done in while he was facing away, and somebody or something, you know, kind of impacted him on the back of the head, which caused the splatter to happen only in this direction. So he had to be facing towards a bookshelf in order for it to happen, because after the impact happened, the blood would splatter out, you know. So this makes me think of this is some sort of tomfoolery, some sort of tomfoolery, some sort of BS going on here. Let's go investigate the body shot putt ball. Bloody shot. There we go. Bloody shot putt ball is on the ground.
Could it be...
The shot putt ball? Could it be...
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. There's blood all over it. That's a murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used.
You're right.
The shot itself is heavy. It would have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? Don't have to be fairly strong, however. I mean, we do not understand that it is heavy, which makes me also think that maybe it could have just been dropped, right? Nobody has to actually throw it. Somebody could have just been up on a shelf there and just dropped it on him. The gravity, you know, the heaviest object, I mean, every object ends up falling in the same speed according to gravity, laws of gravity, but at the same time, the momentum from the ball will probably be strong enough to injure somebody and hurt somebody, if not kill. So I don't believe this ball was thrown, I believe it was dropped. That's my theory here for now. See if you can investigate Rantaro's body, however. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start.
Leave it to me.
It's okay. I can do it. Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rantaro's body. Like a true detective. Seriously, the guy is a detective. He's just not sure of himself. There's blood in the back of his head. Looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with the blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. Must be that fatal wound. So, we can trust the Monokuma file?
Okay.
Yes, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rantaro's pocket.
Huh?
Wait, what are you doing? I'm checking what he had on his person. There might be a clue. That's a... See? This guy is a detective. Seriously, he is a detective. If you're going to do this, we have to be thorough. Told you I would support you after all. How can you say that with such confidence? Come on, Kaede. Pull yourself together. Yeah, girl, pull yourself together. Let the guy do his thing. Let the guy do his work. He's doing this investigative thing. Let him. I mean, if you remember from the first game, Kyoko was also very... I don't want to say robotic, but very logistical rather than emotional about everything, right? She doesn't care that it's a body of somebody that she knows. She just goes directly for the investigation because she's good at this kind of stuff. She knows what needs to be done, which also makes her come off really cold. Arantoro had in his possession the key to his room and the student's handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key on him?
Could it be?
That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. Then Arantoro really wasn't a mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. So what we know now, as the most likely possibility. Why was Arantoro here if he wasn't the mastermind? I feel like we need to observe... Okay, so we do have his key. We should probably investigate his room just in case, see if we can find out a little more details about what he... who he was, maybe perchance, I don't know. Maybe some sort of, what he was planning. And also, I wish we could see the roster of everybody that was in the... see the roster of everybody here, right? Every single individual that we know of. If you would know the roster of them, that'd be fantastic, because that would help us kind of figure out who was and who wasn't here and kind of pinpoint who might be the mastermind or the criminal. Anto's belongings have been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. So he does have his key and his monopad with him.
Are you okay?
Kaede, are you okay? We've finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It is a grisly sight, Kaede, so I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I mean, this isn't Makoto Naegi in his last episode, or this isn't like the the DanganRonpa 2 characters. This isn't Hajime and everybody else on the on Jabberwock Island. This is like they're for the first time seeing this happen, so obviously it's going to be difficult for them to understand and figure out and concentrate on the details. So I believe we're going to end up missing out some things, not on purpose but part of the gameplay. Something is bothering me. Why did Antoro come to the library? It seems likely that he is not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it had something to do with what Antoro mentioned earlier. It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. You know, that oddly... Oh god, why am I getting Nagato Kamoeda feels from him? I'm getting such Nagato Kamoeda vibes. Right? Hear me out. One of the theories, I got a theory that I'm gonna hopefully look for clues, but I'm gonna keep the other theories open in mind. I have a theory that maybe Arantoro planned to get himself killed, so that we would never end up finding the Blackened, and then everybody else will be killed. Because he said his goal is to end the game, end the killing game. There were two ways to end the killing game. Actually, a couple of ways. One of them being to find a mastermind and stop this killing game. The second, have no players to play in this killing game whatsoever. Third, confuse the mastermind and confuse everybody else, so that mastermind would have to break and bend rules. That could be a possibility. That could be a major possibility. I kind of want to go with the latter of, or with the option that he killed himself, perhaps, in order to make him be the Blackened, and then everybody else will have to suffer. But anything could happen at this point. I'm keeping it open. And in the game itself,
could it be?
Then it's possible He noticed a hidden door in the library, just like we did.
Huh?
What?
He
might have come to the same conclusion we did. That the mastermind would have come here. You mean, he had the same idea as us? No way! She would have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration.
No.
No, he probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaede, but Rantaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. Took his hand and he firmly pulled me to my feet. I like that they got each other's back. Seriously, in this situation, the one thing they gotta have each other's back. They work really well together.
Remember.
Kaede, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not going to give up, right? You're going to save everyone.
Yeah.
Shuichi. Wait, why did he say like that? Wait, why did Shuichi say like that? That she's gonna save everyone. Is this whole game set up to try to make... Oh boy, don't tell me that this whole game was set up to try to create another Ultimate. Or another Despair. Please don't tell me this is another experimental project to create another Ultimate. We're putting them through a similar situation. And I'm putting the one student that has a potential in order to... Oh my god, please don't tell me they're trying to... Please don't tell me that this is a recreation of the first one as an experiment. As a project to create another Hope. Ultimate Hope. Because that'd be messed up. The way Shuichi said that... Ugh, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably overthinking it. But I bet you bottom dollar, at the end of the game it's like, oh, it's just a project to create another Ultimate Hope. Recreate the first game. He's right. I can't give up now.
Shuichi.
Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more.
Huh?
Shuichi was right. We can't give up until it's over. Can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Oh yeah, we gotta find the mastermind. Also, give me a sec here. Let me just make sure my audio levels are all set. I should be checking it every single day, but I kinda suck at doing that. Okay, good. The audio levels are properly set. Wonderful. Okay, good. Just want to make sure the audio levels are properly set here. That's all I care about, yo. Sorry about that. Okay, so I want to investigate some things here. Near the body. Can I investigate the bookshelves alone? The vent is open. Oh shit, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, wait a minute. Do you see what's going on here? The bookshelves, the way they're arranged. You don't think... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Maybe somebody didn't have to directly be inside this room to kill Rantaro. Look at the vent and the way the bookshelves are set up. That's up in almost like a slope. As you can see, they're going down. And then towards the end there's a gap in there that I feel like is perfectly placed so the ball will roll out and hit whoever was underneath. So somebody must have... Oh boy. Kaede was the one to arrange the books. Were they arranged the same way? No, they were stacked nice and neat, I believe. Were they stacked in such a line, however? Or did she stack them nice and neatly? I don't remember. Let's check on the vent here. Check on the air vent. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it open and duct. We're keeping watch in the classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But they could have used this. Library vent has been added to the truth bullet section of your monitor pad. We need to check the other vent. We need to check the vent in the other room to see if it was open or not. Because what could have happened is that we could have left, right? We could have left, we went downstairs, somebody came in, dropped the ball there, because they were expecting Rantaro to be there, and then Rantaro was killed. That could be a major possibility. Not even kidding you. Not even kidding you. Okay. Let's go and see if we can talk to somebody here. Let's talk to Kirumi here. Also, somebody pointed out that Kirumi's voice actress is the same one as 2B from Nier Automata, and I see the resemblance. The hairstyles are very alike, and the voice is also pretty alike.
But
why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk?
huh?
What?
Then
The culprit must have killed to survive. So it is odd that they would not step forward, unless the culprit was not alive. Which makes me think that Rantaro might have actually had something to do with this whole thing. Possibly, perhaps. But I'm not gonna jump to conclusions just yet. I want it to all kind of pan out little by little. True. I wonder what that means.
That's true.
Can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is corporate objective wasn't to survive. It was to kill everyone here.
Huh?
Everyone?
That is correct.
That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of class trial. But does that seem like a bit of a stretch to you?
Do you agree?
Well, if the corporate is also the mastermind, then it's certainly plausible.
Yeah.
Well, true. Killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do.
Then.
So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, must find our way. Oh yeah, we should. We definitely should. There's some sort of tomfoolery happening at play here. There's some tomfoolery happening at play, y'all. Checking the ladder here. One ladder is used to recognize the books on top of the bookcases. Or reorganize, sorry. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Okay. What about the globe? A mysterious globe, but I don't think it has anything to do with this incident. What about the camera? Oh, the cameras aren't here. Well, this camera is not here. What about the camera in the moving bookcase? Can we find anything here? Let's go a little detective mode here just in case. Front bookcase. Tons of books are crammed to the bookcase and arranging in various stacks on top. It doesn't seem like as if anything. It doesn't seem like as if anything had changed since we set up the cameras.
Remember.
The books that you stacked up haven't moved.
Yeah.
You mean the ones that stacked to keep people from going through the vent? Yeah, those have been left alone. Well, on the outside it seems like there might have been. But I have a sneaking suspicion that somebody went upstairs as well, right after us, right? Maybe in the middle of the night, and restacked them so they'll make an actual pathway through to make the ball fall. I feel like the vent has everything to do here, in this entire stack of bookcases as well. I'm getting this as a vibe, y'all. I'm just getting this major vibe. Not even kidding you. Anyway, let's check on that moving bookcase over there. Moving bookcase is closed right now, so its hidden door is currently out of sight.
By the way,
you guys set up a security sensor on the top of the bookcase, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it should still be there. Let me check. Should you climb the top of the ladder and look on top of the moving bookcase?
Remember.
It's still here. I should take it down now.
oh,
Moving it's fine. But won't the receiver go off when you move it?
No.
No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off. Huh? You can turn it off?
Okay.
Yes, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. Though the mastermind could still be inside and I didn't want to alert them.
I see.
Smart thinking. Okay. Receiver on Shuichi has been added to the truth bullet section of the monopad. So we turned it off. So that means there could have been a possibility that it did go off, but we didn't even hear it. That could be a major possibility that it actually did go off, but because we were downstairs, we didn't hear it. So that means somebody could have been here, actually. Let's see here, make sure I got everything. Near the body? I wouldn't check near the body. I don't think I can check near the body anymore. At least I don't think. Couldn't find the cameras, however. That's also another suspicious thing, to be honest. I don't see any cameras at all. Let's look at Shuichi. What does he know? Hey, Kaede. Do you remember what we saw when we came in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. We saw the moving bookcase closed on its own, right? No one even touched it, so how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door.
Is that alright?
And take a look at this. If we let go of the bookcase, he let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit. Gotcha, so it's automatically closes. Closed on its own. The bookcase is set up like an automatic door, closed after a period of time. Makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside.
I see.
The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Moving bookcase has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. But wait, if the bookcase closed itself after you enter the hidden door... Oh, maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door.
You're right.
After killing Rantaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now.
Huh?
How do we check it?
Remember.
Dust in the card reader, remember? Shuichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. I feel like that could be a possibility, but also could be that somebody might have just moved the door to make us think that we're inside here.
Then...
Possibly. Alright, let's see. Lean in to get a closer look at the gap with the card reader.
Huh?
Dust still there. See? Somebody must have done on purpose to make us think that somebody went inside. But they didn't see the dust. They didn't see the dust before. Or at least they didn't slide the card through the card reader. So the dust is still there.
You're right.
Looks like the card reader wasn't used. It means the mastermind didn't hide here. Why did the mastermind replace the dust after they used the card reader?
No.
No, I remember exactly where I put the dust. Hasn't been moved at all.
Okay.
I think it's safe to assume the mastermind did not go through this door. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was... Arantaro himself?
No.
I can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back. There's a chance that someone else was hiding here. Oh wait, I completely forgot that Monami, oh no, not Monami, the one of the cubs, the little monocub, that sounds like Monami. She's the one developing the photos. I completely forgot about that. Whoops, my bad. The chance that someone else was hiding here. Card reader dust had been added to the True Bullet section of Monopad.
I see.
Well, I still think the mastermind is a culprit. So we just need to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way too. There is something odd about this whole thing. Shuichi's acting a little bit suspicious. I don't like that. This whole case has been very suspicious. Y'all, there's some foul play going on here. We gotta figure out this foul play. Let's talk to Miyu, see if she knows anything.
Trashy skank!
Oh Jesus, I completely forgot about Miyu and how abusive she can be. Don't talk to me, crotchage. I'm fucking busy. Mikati is ignoring us while she fiddles with the controller.
Huh?
What's the controller for?
Ah!
Dun da da da. Oh, dun da da dun. It's a prone. Prone? I don't mean to butt in the conversation, but don't you mean drone?
Actually...
If it was a prone, I'd team up with the rest of the Ganglion Alliance to destroy humanity. Oh my god. A prone Ganglion. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tsubigi. Oh my god. You nerd. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Then...
She's just being nerdy, whatever. Wait a second. The controller is... Now you're getting a dick cheese. She laughs obnoxiously and points her finger upward. Oh!
Feast your eyes on the latest creation from the gorgeous girl genius, Miyu Iruma.
Gorgeous girl. Man, she gives herself a lot more praise than everybody else gives her praise. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, apparently that's a drone, I guess. Why did you make a drone like that?
It's a drone.
Drone? Is it a drone?
I told you that's a drone. If it was a drone, it'd be leading a pack of vicious monsters.
Did Tsumiki's voice change? I thought she was really high-pitched earlier, but now she's a little bit low octave. Can I replicate that? That'd be a lot easier for me.
I don't get it.
When did you have time to make this?
I got bored after I made those cameras you asked for, so I modified this RC plane. I even decked it out with a camera so it'll take perfect aerial photographs.
Oh, shit, Miyu, you beautiful inventor, you. I wonder if she will let us use it to check on top of the shelves and see what kind of tomfoolery is happening back there. If my suspicion is correct, there's a lot of tomfoolery happening behind the shelves.
From there, I'll use the photos as a reference to draft a floor plan to help the investigation.
Damn! Miyu, I'm liking me. At this point, I can probably ignore all the comments that Miyu says, because that is amazing. Thank you, Miyu. Jesus Christ. What a lifesaver.
This way, I get out of having to do any actual investigative legwork.
Whatever goes, girl. You want to be lazy, that's fine. If you want to be lazy to that extent, be more lazy. I'm cool with that. Because if that's her lazy, not being wanted to do the legwork or whatever, then by all means, girl, I'm cool with that. Damn, Miyu coming through for us. Drafting a floor plan with photos? That's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation.
Out of my way!
The only problem is I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it.
Jeez.
Shouldn't be proud of that. And if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon.
Bitch!
I can't do shit about that. So just call me a tiny tits and shut up.
Ah, jeez.
Jesus, oof. Shut up, you. My chest is way better than your nasty cow udders. Oh, damn. Oh. And Miyu gets immediately offended. I feel like Miyu is the kind of girl that can toss insults, but she can dish out insults, but she can't receive them. Right? She's that kind of person that if somebody tosses insults at her, she immediately cowers because she's like, I don't know what to do about him. I'm not used to being back talked to.
What did I do?
Others?
Actually,
You made wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? Extra complete was. Okay, that's actually, I want to say kind of cute. Thank you, Miyu. I really do appreciate what you do. Oh, by the way, what is she gonna do with the plan? That's a drone flying around. I wonder if you can actually talk to her again. See what's going on.
fucking bitch!
Don't talk to me, you ugly skank. Quit interrupting the investigation.
Fucking moron!
Huh? Damn, this shot's out of focus again. Fuck, your fucking face blurring the lens, bitch. Oof. Floor plan might be useful to the investigation, but it might not be finished in time for the class trial. Guess I won't expect too much. Okay. Guessing we can't get the floor plan just now, she's gonna be taking the pictures, so you have fun. I'm gonna talk to Tsumigi, see what she's up to. I don't know who killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us. This happened. The motive he gave us the motive he gave us is part of it, and so is a strange music. Oh yeah, I heard about that, the music. Yeah.
That's terrible.
He played the music at such high volume to make us feel sick and want to kill.
Okay.
I wonder if that's what it was. No, maybe, possibly. Have you ever seen the DanganRonpa 3, the anime? That did turn out to use a specific tool. Please don't spoil in the comments for anybody who haven't seen it yet. I know it's been a while since it's been out and everything, but some people haven't seen it, okay? Watch the anime. Watch the anime. They did use a particular tool in order to make the despair happen and make the most horrible, tragic event in human history transpire, especially in the Holy Academy. So I wonder if audio would also go into that extent, to that field of making things happen. If you know what I mean. Some of you are like thinking, oh yeah, I know Thamriyell. I know what you mean, buddy. I know. Sorry. Come here for cringy, for weaponized cringe, so enjoy this for a little bit. It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy.
I can't believe it.
I bet someone felt pressured by that and killed Rantaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind, so this is the last murder that will ever happen here. We just have to. Oh, it won't be the last murder. I feel like it's not gonna be the last murder. Shuichi knows too. Shuichi's probably think as well, this is not the last murder. Promotional video BGM has been added to the True Blood section of the monopad. It could have been a thing that could have transpired. That could have been. Oh shit, that's interesting actually. We do gotta keep it in mind. Let's talk to Uryoma here a little bit, see what he says. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, you got your eyes on the culprit, right?
Huh?
What?
I'll leave it to you.
Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. I want to know too.
Sorry.
Sorry, I can't say anything yet.
Not cool.
But there's someone you're a little bit suspicious of, right? No, they gotta be.
Huh?
Jeez.
But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? And that's how it looks to me.
But
God damn it, I keep need to move up every single time to this voice. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? And let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. Truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful.
Huh?
What do you mean?
be careful.
I mean, the testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. That's a good point. Testimonies without evidence are powerful. Be careful. So people just jump into conclusions just for the sake of it without having any kind of evidence. Those are the people we gotta watch out for this trial. Oh, the Yoma just gave us a good hint here. The Yoma just gave us a very good hint. I wonder if that means that he I know that's in his he did tell us that he did kill someone, right? And then he actually went to jail. That's why he is, you know, in the situation right now, which is why he's considered the ultimate delinquent. I guess all of us are considered technically the ultimate delinquents. But I wonder if he never killed. He was just accused of killing someone, and that's that. Maybe that could be a possibility that his life was thrown away without him even being involved in it. I don't know. I feel like that's everything we can find over here, so let's go ahead and leave. I feel like I'm missing something. Should investigate a little more. What are we missing here? What is we're missing? Oh, we could check on the TV as well, the monitor. Time limit started the killing game and it almost expired, but then the countdown stopped, and that obnoxious noise went away too. I wonder what would have happened if the time limit had expired. It probably would have driven more and more towards killing us, perhaps. Should we check the body again? Let me check here. Talk to everybody here. I checked the bookcase. I talked to Ryoma. I haven't talked to Shuichi yet. That's a good question, actually. I haven't talked to him yet.
Shuichi?
I need some advice. What do you think we should check first? I'm thinking about it too, but since you're a detective, you might know more than me.
That's true.
What do we should check first? If the areas where we place the cameras have changed in any way, like the bookcases, the vent. I feel like there might be clues around here. I see.
If I remember correctly.
Also, I think there may be clues around Rantaro's body. Might be hard to do, but...
Well...
And finally, we need to hear from everyone else. One of them might have noticed something we missed.
Yeah.
I got it. Thanks, Shuichi.
Okay.
No problem at all. I hope it can be of some use. Damn. Is that everything? No, it looks like we're missing something out. I checked this. Did I? It's glowing yellow. I wonder if that means I didn't check it properly. One bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is currently out of sight. Bookcase automatically closes after a certain amount of time. Even when the mastermind goes through the door, bookcase will go back to its original place. However, the dust Shuichi placed on the card reader hasn't been touched at all, which means the mastermind didn't go through. Okay, so that's not it. Door. Oh, we should probably check on that. Furthest door from the stairs leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See? It opens when you slide it.
Okay.
Yes, I saw that. Do you think Rantaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we got those pictures back from Monocubs. You're right. We just have to wait. Okay, so that's the door. What else have we not investigated? This door over here. Maybe this door. Is a front door that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body. We entered the library through there with Kaito and Tenko.
Yeah.
I saw the bookcase closed and then we ran over.
That's true.
Found Rantaro's body behind the bookcase. I wonder if Rantaro entered through the same door as we did. Maybe the mastermind did too.
That's...
When we see the pictures after the Monocubs develop them, that'll be clear.
Aww.
Guess all we can do is wait. I guess all we can do is wait. There we go. I think we investigated the entire library now. Okay, so we gotta investigate every single detail. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay, gotcha game. We still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind.
You're right.
The most important piece of evidence will be those photos, once we get those. But then again, we can't just say that and just do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating?
That's true.
Yes, I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rantaro was killed.
I see.
If that's the case, then who should we question? 6 people that went down the basement with Rantaro. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Enji, and Himiko. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Enji, and Himiko. Kaito, Gonta... Sure. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of those were seen there, at least as far as we've seen. Including Rantaro. It was there as well. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Enji, and Himiko, and Rantaro. Let me see here. Kirumi, I don't think we don't know if Kurumi was. Himiko was there. Let's check on the people who weren't there, right? Okay, let me just make sure I check the picture again. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Enji, and Himiko. Okay, gotcha. So who wasn't there that we can outline? Kirumi wasn't part of that group. Tsumigi wasn't part of that group either. I don't think Miyu was either. She was doing a thing. Rip dead, damn it. Ryoma wasn't there either. Kokichi wasn't there. Korekyo wasn't there. And Kibo wasn't. Was Kibo there? Kibo was not there. Let's talk to them first. Okay. They should have been in the game room along with Rantaro. Let's ask them about what happened there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go find them. For now, let's head to the game room. Yes, let's go ahead and head out to the game room quick. Do I have to leave? Yes, now we can leave. Okay, so we gotta be very thorough about every single detail we search, including the doors. Gotcha, sounds good. Sounds good.
1, 2, 1, 2.
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.